making sure children have an equal chance at success starting as early as possible.
That's the goal of a local group of advocates and experts, and they say racial inequalities are one of a number of issues having an impact on the quality of childcare. KPRC2's Taisha Walker shows us the issue and what's being done to fix it in tonight's Stronger Houston report.
Who's hungry?
Linda Draper is the director for Blossom Heights Development Center in West Houston. Enrollment at her child care center is close to capacity, while staffing is down.
But this year, we have literally had 50% of our staff turnover.
Draper says prior to the pandemic, she would have about 20 to 30 applicants in her hiring pool. These days, it's more like 4.
We're all in a situation where we're losing staff to fear of COVID.
The problem is not immune to this one center, but across the entire early childhood industry, says Cody Somerville, executive director of the Texas Association for the Education of Young Children.
40% of the early childhood workforce is women of color who are working for subpar wages, and they are doing high-skilled labor.
Somerville says that in itself creates an inequity. The average child care worker earns $12 an hour or $25,000 a year, according to the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics. Makia Thomas with Children at Risk says, as a result, qualified staff are leaving the field and child care centers are closing. She says child care deserts have jumped 50% compared to the year prior.
Within communities of color, it was twice as likely as far as closures.
Somerville says before the pandemic, communities of color were already experiencing child care challenges.
Child care has many racial inequities that stem from a long history of how child care was set up in our country and who child care was set up for. And we have seen it be historically underfunded.
Somerville also says some families may not be able to enroll their children in high-quality development programs because it's simply too expensive, and there's fewer incentives for child care providers to accept subsidies because they have to offset the cost.
Many families of color are on child care subsidies and experience challenges with finding high-quality care for their children.
Somerville says there needs to be funding from the state and federal government to fix the broken system and help build up the supply of high-quality teachers. Yeah. Draper agrees.
We all need funneling of funds so that we can pay our teachers wages that are living wages or above.
During the regular session of the state legislature earlier this year, state lawmakers did consider 2 and several actually bills that would help early childhood education, but unfortunately none of them passed. So now the focus shifts to Congress, who is considering that Build Back Better $1 trillion bill, which would impact early childhood education. Reporting live in West Houston, Taisha Walker, KPRC2 News.